So welcome to a week in the life, well, kind of a week in the life, of our life with a 2-week-old baby. This video is not about like the newborn routine and all that. It's more just different things we had going on in the second week, and I just thought I'd take the camera along and film. So let's begin on a Saturday when Lexi, our little baby, was only 11 days old, and that day turned out to be quite a busy, crazy day. Today is Saturday. Lexi is 11 days old. One of my friends is a photographer. She is here to take pictures of Lexi. So something with family came up last minute that Nolan is going to Wisconsin, and it just came up today. Xander's gonna go with him because Lexi, I mean, she's only 11 days old. I'm still kind of in need of some help, so just the fact that he's taking Xander makes it so much nicer. Anyway, they are headed out now, and we are still in the middle of the photo shoot. All ready for your long voyage?
I guess, yeah. I don't know. Should be okay, but what is it, 15 hours?
13 if
13.
we just drive the toll roads, which I think we probably will on the way there. But
I just
It was definitely quite the crazy morning. So in the morning we had a few appointments. We actually sold Xander's donkey. It was just not real trustworthy with him. Like, it would kind of kick and bite, just kind of ornery how donkeys can be. So we decided to actually sell it. It was terrorizing our chickens and stuff. So anyway, so that was this morning. That took a little while to get it loaded. And then we also had someone else to meet. And about as soon as that was done, we had to start getting ready for the photographer. And then it got decided that Nolan and Rose and Xander are going to Wisconsin. So we tried to hurry, get the pictures done in the morning of the family. So then as soon as that was finished, I had to quickly go pack Xander's things, and the photographer just took over for baby pictures, but I still have to do some of myself and her. So they're off. It's like almost 3 in the afternoon now. I'm just enjoying watching someone else do pictures, and they're gonna be so cute. Anyway, so I'm just relaxing a bit. So that is what we're doing today. I'm not sure what I'm planning to do the rest of the day. I really need to get groceries, but I still have hardly been out of the house with her, but we'll see. It was so nice having Nolan here the first week and having all his help, but it just felt like the second week suddenly work was busy. He was working late and different things just kept coming up in the evenings, different activities where he would go. So I really miss him, and now it's gonna be another whole couple days before he's back, but Lexi and I will be fine. I have family around here and they can come help. I'm actually feeling quite well, just tired a lot. And if Xander's not here and I don't have to take care of him, that's a huge help, because an energetic 5-year-old sometimes can be a little exhausting. I don't see how parents do it that have like 3 under 3 or 4 or 5 under 5 or even 3 under 5. I just have one 5-year-old and it's going really well, but it can be draining. Anyway, that is the start of this week, or kind of the end of the start of the vlog or whatever. It's Monday morning. Today I have to take Lexi in to the hospital again to get her hearing checked. When she was born, she didn't quite pass in the one ear, but they thought it could be amniotic fluid and wanted me to come back in 2 weeks. Anyway, Nolan and Xander and Rose are still in Wisconsin. They're headed home today. So it's actually been kind of a fun, relaxing weekend. I was dreading them being gone, but it was just Lexi and I here in the house. We just sat around. I slept a lot when she slept. We just had fun doing almost nothing, and everything was just quiet and relaxing. No little 5-year-old tearing up the house. So I do feel quite refreshed after the weekend. Anyway, I was just going to take her in myself, but my mom's like, no, I want to go with you. I want to take you in. Anyway, I'm feeling really good, but I do know. I just remember when Xander was born, you feel normal, and then a couple weeks later you look back and you realize that you were far from feeling yourself as far as just nerves and everything. And so I think it's a good idea my mom's coming along. And bless her heart, I wanted to take something in for the nurses and the midwives there that had helped. So she's stopping by the grocery store and getting 2 dozen donuts. And I also went and printed out, it's kind of last minute, but some of the pictures I had taken of Lexi. I just went and printed them out. I'm going to fold this into a card to thank them for their excellent care. It was just amazing. They took such good care of us. So my mom should be here soon, and Lexi's all ready to go. Also, it just feels amazing to not be in maternity dresses. One of my friends sewed up a quick one for photos, and I just felt like getting dressed up today. I got this kind of sweater on Amazon. It's a bit big and baggy, kind of makes me feel more boxy, but I thought I'd get dressed up, go out today. It just feels good to get out of the house. I've been stuck in this house for a little bit too long. Are you ready to go see the doctor? See if your ears work? You're all bright-eyed and bushy-tailed. Thank you. We brought you guys donuts and a little card as a thank you. I don't know if you guys. All right, hello. Good. How are you? Thank you.
Look at them. They're so precious.
Ah, thank you. Thought I'd bring it in and thank you guys.
I love
for,
it. Yeah, we keep them all in our break rooms for awesome. See our babes. So she passed her hearing test. What a relief. I was getting worried. I was watching the monitor and I thought it didn't look quite right, the numbers, but thankfully she's good to go. And we are gonna head home. Need to stop at the bank and get a Starbucks. Haven't had a Starbucks for a while. Today I am attempting to get out of the house with 2 children. Some of you that seems like a breeze. Today's a fun day. 2 of my nieces are coming over. They're going to do my flower beds for me. I told my sister, can I pay your girls to come help me with my flower beds? They love flowers, they're really good at it, and I really want my flowers planted, and it's a little bit too big for me to do, and so we have to make a quick trip for mulch. Nolan got a trailer for me from his work. We're gonna go get mulch, and then I wanna run to Walmart yet. And Lexi's all ready to go. Her bib's kind of clashing with her outfit, but that's the only one I had, and she's kind of in a spit-uppy mood, I think, so we are headed off. My flower beds are in bad need of repair. Ah, and here they come. And I think my other niece came along too. Look at what we need, then we'll go get the
Okay,
flowers.
yeah, sounds good. I'll let it completely up to you, whatever you want.
All right.
Hi, Misty. Didn't expect to see you come. It's very nice of you. Ooh, does that look good? Is it good?
Yeah.
You want to push baby Lexi?
Yeah.
Okay, be careful with her. Lexi's first time in Walmart. Nothing too grand, but we're getting out. Feeling a little more human again. And I even got some Starbucks. Woohoo! Okay, I am trying to get Lexi onto a bottle. The ones that had worked for Xander, she doesn't seem to be able to get milk out of. I don't know, it's not working very well. So I'm trying a different brand. And I'm trying Tommy Tippy. I've heard good things about them. And I wanted to come in and get some different strengths of nipples for it. So hopefully they have what I want.
These ones.
I'm not sure what it is, but there's something about the first time you go out with your little newborn that you just feel like you're accomplishing something. Like you feel more human again, like I can do this. What's up, buddy? What?
I found some adorable stuff.
You think that's pretty adorable?
Yeah.
Okay.
Look at that.
Aw, that's for her to go swimming in then. I tell you, my heart goes out to anyone that needs formula right now. Just look at these shelves. It is insane.
Yeah, not even
I've been following the news on it, and yes, there's just hardly anything here. Whew, I'm blessed I can breastfeed. You like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
Listen, listen. Is she snoring?
Yeah.
Shall we listen? Alright, so Lexi's getting fussy. We got her back to sleep, I think. Hopefully we can beat it home before she wakes up. I just need to stop and get the mulch, and then we're headed home and see how far the girls came. They really love to put together like arrangements in like planters, and they wanted me to go get some, so I went digging through my garden shed, got a few planters for them to fill. So they are all really good with flowers. My one niece works at a greenhouse, and the other one sort of has her own, she's starting up her own little business, and she wants to sell like bouquets of flowers out of it. Anyway, very talented bunch of nieces, so it'll be fun for them to take over my flower beds this year.
Wow.
What's he doing?
Hey, stop, look.
Ooh, this is looking pretty. Ooh, ooh, that looks amazing. Whoa, Grandma brought donuts.
Yeah, two.
Try not to get them dirty. Goodness.
I got two of these.
Boy, that's pretty, girls.
It matches your wood.
Very, very pretty. I love it. Boy, that's gonna be gorgeous.
Nothing.
What's going on? Who is it, Bubbles?
Oh, it's so cute.
Bubbles wants to say hi. No, just if you want to let Bubbles go, careful. Don't drop her. There you
I
go.
wanna wrap my arms around this day, then take it home and name it. I'll keep alive the light, outline and shade. I'll find a way to save it. But something ain't so wild, can't be tamed. It's robbery to cage it. I try to keep my eyes inside the frame. I don't wanna see the way we fade in time.
It's just amazing how things that you normally do that take almost no energy just completely wipe you out. Anyway, so the girls are outside working, and I came in to take just a little nap with Lexi. She just fell asleep. Mm-hmm. She's so cute, isn't she? She's like,
I wanna wrap my arms around this day, then take it home and name it. I'll keep alive the light, yeah, outline face. I'll find a way to save it.
I was so fortunate to have my nieces come and help transform my flower beds. I just love to have my flower beds done for the summer. It's just beautiful to come in and just have your beautiful flowers, especially later in the summer when they get to be really bushy and big. Just adds that color to the landscaping, to the house. And so a huge thanks to them. They just love flowers, and they did an excellent job. And that day I definitely overdid it running to town. I was that tired when I came home. But one day at a time, we're getting there. You feel pretty good, and then you go do something and you realize you're overdoing it, and your body just crashes and you realize that you're not back to normal. And so I've been doing that a little bit too much this past week. So besides all the random more busy things that have been going on, what is my schedule really like? How's it been going with a newborn baby? It's been going really, really well, but obviously a newborn brings a lot of adjustments to the family, to myself. Our schedules are completely wonked. We pretty much just feed when she's hungry, she sleeps when she's tired, but I am trying to get more of a schedule nailed down. Little baby Lexi has been an absolute angel so far. I have never dreamed a newborn could be this easy. I was dreading the adjustments, and it's honestly been probably the easiest adjustment ever so far. Right now when I'm filming this, she's 2.5 weeks old. After we hit the 2-week mark, she definitely started being a little bit more fussy when she's awake. Not much to speak of, but she's awake longer. She likes to be held when she's awake. Before I could just lay her down and she'd be happy wherever she was. But honestly, she's not fussy. She just kind of grumps around when no one's holding her. But she sleeps, takes really long naps, and she sleeps incredible during the night. Knock on wood. Because I don't want to break the spell, right? No, there's no spell, obviously. But anyway, ever since she got home, the most I've had to get up, I think, during the night is about 2 times to feed her. And it's basically down to 1 time. She pretty much gets up around between 2 and 4 in the morning, and I usually put her down around 9 to 10 or 11, depends how the day went. And then usually it doesn't take long to put her back to sleep. Sometimes she fusses and grumps a bit, but for the most part I can have her back to sleep I think in about 20-30 minutes after feeding. And then often we sleep until anywhere from 7 to 8. So I feel really refreshed at nights, which is amazing. And that helps so much. Xander, on the other hand, when he was a baby, I never thought I'd see a night's sleep again in my life. He was on the dot. He had to feed every 2 hours. And I think there was like a stretch where he could like eat, maybe sleep for 4 hours max, 3, 4, I think was like a good stretch. And then throughout the day and at night, he was like 2 hours he had to eat. 2 hours he would just cry until you fed him. And I remember I just felt being tied to him. It was a lot. And I just hardly know, I'm like, this baby, like she'll just go for 3 to 4 hours. It's usually about 3 hours that she needs fed. Sometimes 4, sometimes 5 if she has a really long stretch of sleep and then she's really hungry. But it just feels so much more freeing when you're not on the clock every 2 hours to be feeding. So we're just kind of taking it easy, doing this and that and the other thing. I try to sleep when I can. I try not to stress out too much about things. But yeah, our life is pretty much unscheduled. We just sort of revolve around whatever the baby wants right now. And I'm looking forward to feeling myself again completely and getting all my energy back and being able to do all my own work and feel like myself again. But I am feeling incredible for, yeah, I feel like I'm not sleep deprived like I remember with previous newborns. So, newborn. But anyway, I hope you kind of enjoyed this random video. Thanks everybody. We are doing great over here and we are loving our new little bundle. Are you loving your little baby sister?
Yeah.
What's she doing right now?
Sleeping.
Does she sleep a lot?
Yeah.
Okay.
I wish we could wake her up and I could hold her.
Wake her up and hold her. We should probably wake her up here soon.
Yeah, now.
Now.
Please, Dad.
You wanna go wake her up?
Yeah, let's go wake her up.
All right, let's go wake up Lexi. So I'm gonna go wake her up. I'll just tell you ahead of time. So when I have her in the crib, I'm sure there's gonna be people that are gonna be saying you should have no blankets in the crib, which I agree. Like, I try not to have anything loose in the crib, but what I like to do, actually, I know they recommend that you always lay a baby on their back to sleep to prevent SIDS and all that. But my sister had told me this and I really like it, especially when they're in this like newborn-ish stage where they don't roll at all or anything, is you roll up a blanket or a towel or something and put it behind. And I'm not recommending this for everyone, this is just what I'm doing. Don't take my advice. But I will kind of lay her just a little bit on an angle instead of completely on her back. But I like having them kind of on their side a little bit more instead of always on their head to prevent that flat head babies tend to get. And some people don't never outgrow that. I like to lay her one way one night and the other way the other night so that she rotates on each side of her head. And I know they do recommend that even with laying on their backs so that if they might look a certain way. But anyway, and then I'll tuck something in the front so that she won't roll. So I'll have like a blanket behind her to kind of prop her a little bit on her side just enough so she's not flat on her back, and then I'll tuck like another rolled up blanket like right underneath her in the front, away from her face too. Like I don't have it in front of her face, obviously. So anyway, that's kind of how we do things here, trying to prevent the flat head in the back. Oh, she is awake. Shall we go get her? Okay, let's go get Lexi.
Follow the check. Wakey. I turned low and she woke up.
She was awake. You think she's having happy dreams?
Yeah.
Aww. Good morning, Lexi. And my bed was made this morning, but Xander and I were taking a nap, so now it's not made once again.
The bed, I shouldn't be all wrapped.
There we go. Big stretch.
Get a big stretch, Lexi. Put your arms out. Stretch.
Think she'll stretch? There, she's stretching.
Wakey, wakey. You're gonna be holding me.
There, she's stretching. Oh, big stretch. Also, when I did the nursery redo, there was one comment that kept coming up and up and up again. And it said, these lights are too bright for the baby. And yes, that is true, but they are dimmable. I don't have bright, bright lights shining on my little baby, so I have the dimmer almost all the way down. So she's fine. We're taking care of her.
Look at her. Stretch. She's stretch. Mwah. Ah!
Buddy, not so loud. Keep the dinosaur noises for outside.
That's not a dinosaur.
Or whatever it was.
It's just a regular.
Okay. Can you go put this over in the... Just hold it. It's not dirty. Just hold it like this.
Why?
No, put it over in the diaper thing. Also, I ordered myself one of these. It's not a Fitbit. It's a Garmin, I think. You can turn the Bluetooth off, which I didn't want, like, the Bluetooth going on my skin. I'm kind of have this thing about radiation and stuff. But anyway, it's time. This mama starts transforming this whole situation here. Because, you know, it's so funny. You just had a baby, you feel like you're just so thin and agile. I need to get my baby out here. You're like, man, I just feel so trim. And then you see a picture of yourself and you realize you're the furthest thing away from it. So we've got a lot of work to do to get this baby weight off. And plus some other weight. Oh, man. But she's sweet. And cute. Xander, can you tell me what you just got done telling me? What about little girls and little boys?
Boys are like a normal boy, but girls are so much too because mostly Lexi.
Girls are so much what?
Pretty.
Prettier?
Yeah.
But you think it's mostly Lexi?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's go downstairs.
Here we go. Yeah.
She's pretty hungry. Okay, let Mom feed her quick.
No. It starts with my name.
X.
Yeah. Boop, 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 boop. Lullaby light. It has to.
You like puzzles?
Yeah.
Whoa.
We should play the big map. This is already put together.
Okay.
So.
I'm out in our mudroom scrubbing blowouts. Ugh. Seems they happen every day. One thing I like to use is peroxide. You squirt a bit of peroxide on. One of my friends said peroxide and Dawn dish soap does a trick. Dish soap. But one thing I've been really loving is Fels Naphtha. Is that how you say it? Does wonders. So I'll squirt it with this, let it soak for a bit, and then scrub with a bar of whatever. I'll try to have it linked below. Anyway, I thought I'd get away from Xander a little bit and Nolan sweeping. There's been like 2 times that he has said he wishes things would go back to normal. The one time, it was pretty much my fault. I was kind of strung out, snappy, not a very nice mom to have around, and he was kind of crying. He's like, I just wish things would go back to the way they were. And I sat down and I apologized for how I was acting, and I said, I know, you know, it's hard for all of us to adjust, and it's okay to feel that way, and we'll soon get used to everything. And then he was fine after that. And then later, anytime she cries, not as much anymore, but there for a bit, she would cry and he would like cover his ears and go hide in a corner. I don't know if it was her loud cry that bugged him or if it was more just the fact that she was crying and he didn't want her to cry. But one time she was crying and he's like, I just wish our house would go back to be quiet like it used to be. Anyway, but other than that, he is adjusting pretty well. There's some hiccups here and there. He's obviously a little more attention seeking and that type of thing, but not bad. He's 5, so he's been doing really well. Anyway, I need to get back to scrubbing onesies.